Cammy, do you read me?
What is it?
I've been meaning to ask you something, but
It's all right. I'm not like I was back then.
recently I've been hanging out a lot with Chun-Li, and people really seem to like it. They want to make her happy. It must be her son.
Behave now.
I'm just saying, her dedication to her legs is absolutely incredible.
It is, actually. I'm rather fond of it.
So, do you want to join us?
Wait a sec. This feeling. I know it well. You possess psycho power, don't you? You will tell me what you know. I'll use force if I must.
Street Fighter 6 have been out for a while now, and there is pretty much an established meta with this game. We know that crouching medium kick drive rush is huge, we know that having an invincible reversal on defense is really big, and obviously there is a corner through loop situation. But I do think there are other tools in Street Fighter 6 that are really important and probably underlooked, and today we're gonna discuss these tools, starting first with one which I do think is actually really important, probably the most important one on this list, which is having a strong mid-screen throw Oki. Back during Street Fighter 5 days, there was this term that people started throwing around, take the throw. Cammy jumping over your head and throwing you over and over. The idea is if I took the throw, we reset back to the neutral, I don't really have to challenge her once I'm on defense. However, in Street Fighter 6, not everyone plays with these rules. Case in point, a character like Lord Bison. You see, when Bison forward throw you in Street Fighter 6, especially mid-screen, right? He can drive rush, and if you try to wake up with a jab, he can drive rush back heavy kick, and this will grant him a combo, and starting with a heavy, so he's getting a drive rush heavy at that. So he's getting like a ton of damage on you. If you try to wake up with an invincible reversal, he can just drive rush and block, and you're done pretty much, and obviously he is still able to drive rush and grab you. Other really powerful characters like Ken got this, and it's really huge because it means that even if they throw you mid-screen, you're not out, you still gotta hold their pressure. It's a guessing situation that is in their favor. On the other hand, we got other characters who are still fairly good, like Chun-Li and Rashid, who can't really follow up that much on a forward throw mid-screen, although they are able to follow up with a back throw. So yeah, it's something that you gotta keep in mind. Keeping up with throws here for a little bit, let's talk about back throws. During Season 2 balance patch, one thing that Capcom made is that when you back throw someone when you're in the corner, there is a larger separation between the characters. However, not all characters were treated equally. For example, a character like Rashid, he's left almost full screen, a character like Cammy at an awkward distance where she can't really drive rush and be safe and gotta have to walk up, and others like Juri who can drive rush and still get meaty and be able to be safe from reversals. And then you got Zangief, and his situation is insane because Zangief is left pretty close to you, he is in SPD range, and I know, just check this out. Just check this one out because it's kind of ridiculous.
All initial opinions are this is genuine. What you're about to see may disturb you.
This is your last ride! Let's go! Your regret has stopped!
Yes, yes, he actually did wake up jab, and you just buffer the 720, woke up a little bit, press a punch, and bam, that's a counter hit. So Zangief pretty much get to be in a perfect position where he can 720 you, and obviously if you try to jump, that's an easy OD lariat into a ton of damage. So this is probably one of the biggest elements as to why Zangief is so scary in Season 2 of Street Fighter 6. That is just insane, man. That's just insane. Poor Chun-Li. Why is he always gotta subject you to this one? Don't be sad though, you're golden in the next one. And the next one, well, it's having strong counter hit jab into medium conversions. Typically, when you're trying to interrupt an opponent on defense, you're gonna press your fastest spot on, typically your jab, your 4-framer. Some characters, however, are able to counter hit combos their jabs into crouching medium kicks, which typically are the longest range mediums that are cancelable in Street Fighter 6. And this is huge. Characters for example like Chun-Li, she can standing jab into crouching medium kick. Ken can also do this, Rashid, and this means that you are getting a lot of value from their defensive interruptions from a relatively long distance, makes trying to attack these characters kinda risky. On the other hand, some other characters, that means they don't get any jab to mediums. I mean, I'm just saying, and they get sad when you leave them. So, can you just please spare this woman and give her like a jab medium combo? What are you doing, Capcom? Recently, I've been trying really hard to upgrade my content, make it the best that it can be, work on the quality, and your guys' feedback have been absolutely tremendous. You really made me and Chun-Li over there really happy. If you have liked the video but haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. It would really mean a lot, and we all want to see a happy Chun-Li, right? Happy Chun-Li is good for everyone. Enjoy the rest of your video. Another trait that have become kinda premium in Street Fighter 6 is having strong -6 punishes. And this is because you wanna punish drive reversals as hard as possible. Some characters, for example, like Chun-Li, got a crouching medium punch that is 6 frames, Luke as well. This means that when these characters block a drive reversal, they can do a lot of damage. And oh my god, Akuma and Bison, they can make you explode if they block a drive reversal. However, there are other characters like Zangief who got a 5 frame SPD, which means that if they block your drive reversal, you're losing 40% with 2 bars, kinda savage. You got others like Manon, which is in a kind of a weird situation because if she got high middle level, she's getting a strong command grab punish counter that can do a lot of damage, but if she's at a low level, the command grab doesn't do that much and she can't even get the standing jab into back heavy punch, so no strong strike punish, I should say. And then we got others like Marisa that can only do jab combos, Ed as well can only do jab combos, which means that they're not getting that much on a drive reversal punish. And this is something that kind of starting to separate characters like now. Drive reversals in general, not that good, but you want to have a strong punish. The next trait is something that people are starting to notice. I talked about it previously on the Ed combo, and that is having strong OD specials combo routes. You see in Street Fighter 6, especially if you want to end your combo with a super, reserving your drive gauge is essential, and characters for example like M. Bison, who's able to combo into their OD scissors without really having to use a drive rush and then continue on with a super. That is great because his drive gauge is regenerating in the process. Chun-Li is also really good at this. She can combo into her level 1 or level 2, regenerate some drive in the process, and they're still getting pretty good damage at that. On the other hand, we got characters for example like Luke. Yes, Luke can combo into his OD Flash Knuckle and get a level 2 super, and that is okay, but his damage output is a lot less compared to a character like M. Bison in this case. So typically Luke is gonna use a drive rush, but when you use a drive rush to get the combo, your drive gauge will not start to regenerate mid-combo, which means that you are losing out a lot in the drive economy. This is something that Ed is also becoming really good at, especially with his decent combos, because he can use like even 1 or 2 OD specials in a combo, and by the end of it he got his drive back. So pretty important, something that I think Capcom will focus more and more as we go on with Street Fighter 6. And finally, we got to talk about having strong level 2 super art utility. Level 2 supers in Street Fighter 6 in general is where a lot of the character uniqueness lies, because most of the times level 1 supers, they are strike invincible, not projectile invincibles. Most of the level 3 supers are kind of similar as well. They will deal the same amount of drive, kind of cinematic, you can be used as a reversal, but level 2 is where there is a lot of sauce for each character. Some got straight up invincible reversal supers and nothing really more than that. For example, Marisa, Manon, to an extent Luke as well. They are just very standard supers that doesn't really give them that much added benefits. However, we got others like Chun-Li, which is an invincible reversal but also is very good to use in combos, especially if you're low on drive, because the move got a lot of corner carry, so you can use it to corner carry your opponent and you get pretty decent Oki outfit as well, and it is a tremendous anti-fireball tool. DJ is also kind of the same deal. Reversal, you can use it to switch side. Anti-fireball, and you can even drop it mid-combo and go for other routes, so that is pretty big. Others like Jury, like Jamie, like Guile, straight up got utility supers. And then you got others, for example, like Aki, that can be absolutely tremendous if you're going for like chip damage and burnout. What I'm trying to say is having your level 2 do more than just my invincible reversal, having it have a mix-up option or an anti-option that can shut down your opponent tools in the neutral. That is always a huge deal in what makes a character good in this game. And that's about it for today's video. If you have enjoyed this video, please leave a like or a comment. It helps the channel so much. We'll be leaving a link to the Patreon, Discord, Twitter, and Twitch pages in the description. Thank you so much for watching and stay safe.